Well, I was gonna say we normally don't get into we normally don't analyze the NFL games, right? We kind of just give our picks and move on. So there's two games that I kind of want to analyze, get y'all thoughts on, and I'll start with the first one. First one is the Cowboys versus Cleveland. And the reason why I think this is interesting, like, do y'all think the quarterback of the losing team, like, they get viewed differently after this loss? Like Baker Mayfield is he gonna like go to that? I think he's trending towards bust, but if he loses this game, is he gonna like not official? But you get what I'm trying to say. Or if Dak loses this game, does this hurt his like? Is this a bad gamble for him? Like he might not get his money at the end of the season, depending on like
I think
can the
Dak gonna
loser
get paid.
recover?
I
Yeah,
think Dak
can the
gonna
loser
get
recover
paid.
from this loss?
Yeah, I think Dak gonna get paid.
Okay.
Just because, simply because, regardless of really, I don't want to say regardless of how well the Cowboys do, but if the Cowboys don't win very many games this year, he gonna be able to fall back on stats. So I think he's gonna get paid because I think he's leading the NFL in passing right now in terms of
Mm.
passing yards, not touchdowns, but
Right.
but I think he's leading the NFL right now in terms
Sound
of
like them Kirk Cousins stats.
yeah, in terms of passing yards. So I think Dak is gonna get paid regardless. Um, with Baker, I don't know that I don't think this will kill him either. I think the thing that's killing him is not necessarily it's wins and losses, yeah, because quarterbacks always get that put on him, but he's just not producing. He does have the same amount of touchdowns and interceptions that Dak Prescott. No, yeah, the same amount of touchdowns and interceptions as Dak Prescott, but he's only got 564 yards. Is that 564? Yeah, he's only got 564 yards.
Dak is leading in passing yards.
So I think that the difference to me is that Dak, I mean not Dak, excuse me. At some point, um, Baker Mayfield has to show that he is capable of being the guy on a winning team and not just a guy. Right now, he's playing like a guy. He's playing more Trent Dilfer. Like, no disrespect to Trent Dilfer, when the Ravens won the Super Bowl, as opposed to being the guy that they're saying, "Hey, we're gonna put it on your shoulders, and we want you to lead us to the promised land."
Um,
Cowboys gonna win though.
I was gonna say, I was about to ask who you got. You got the Cowboys?
For sure. I got the
Okay.
Cowboys. Listen, the Cleveland, y'all remember last year, after Baker Mayfield's first year, they were saying, and then that between his first and second year leading into that season, he had all those commercials, right? And people were saying, well, did he think he was that dude before he really, had consistently was able to perform? Was he distracted, blah, blah, blah. Now they don't won a few games. What do you see? Damn commercials is back. I'm just saying, the commercials
he already
is back.
made them, dog. He already made them.
You might be right, but I'm just saying
They
they weren't
putting them back
showing
on
them.
TV. You're right.
They weren't showing them.
Saquon in one of them commercials. So
Saquon
Saquon
also,
had
he hurt.
time. The
He got a
Giants
whole bunch
he
of
knew the
time.
Giants was gonna be bad. He didn't need to focus. It was gonna be shot.
Now,
I think. Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
not
Go
sure
ahead.
if it changes either one of them's total outlook, but yeah, the losing quarterback gonna definitely catch a stain. Like I say, because if Dak has one of those typical
I ain't
foul,
like tweeted draw.
boy, that's nasty. See, there you go with that bullshit. There you go with that. But anyway, bro. Now, if Dak pull one of those typical foul back early, try to come back
Put
late
up
games
600 yards in the fourth quarter.
and lose by 3, it's like, damn, we getting the same thing. I don't think either quarterback overall, I guess you could say, outlook is gonna be based on this game. But yeah, I mean, honestly, both of them are under different types of pressure. I think Baker's playing for his job, and Dak is playing for money.
Ooh, Tweety say he playing for a job.
Yeah, I think Baker
Really?
Mayfield playing for his job. Yeah, I ain't saying he
Like,
gonna get
so,
replaced. No,
Who's the
what I'm
best?
saying,
okay.
what I'm saying is, I ain't saying like right now. What I'm saying is, at the end of the season, Dak is
I got you.
saying
Ain't gonna
what
be a starting
Baker
quarterback.
Mayfield is saying, is it gonna be a contract for me? You see what I'm saying? Like I'm
I
not.
got you.
I don't think. Yeah. So I think that the pressure is different. So both of them have reasons to, besides just winning a football game, they both have outside reasons to perform at their highest. But I don't think either one of them outlook is going to change because the next week is going to be the same pressure on both of them.
Gotcha. I don't think. So I'm not gonna say Dak ain't gonna get paid, but I don't think he can afford to lose this game. I don't think there's no pressure on Baker because I think most of the media is like trending down on Baker already anyway, so it ain't gonna have no effect. But I think if Dak loses this game, especially if he don't play well, then you'll start to hear that. Well, from Cowboy fans, you'll start to hear that Andy Dalton rumbling, right? Maybe we need to go to Andy. Like,
Not this Cowboy fan.
Why do we need to pay Dak when we can pay Andy Dalton less money and get the same results? Type.
What is this kind of? You trying to spill some kind of country voodoo on the Cowboys, man? What kind of
country voodoo?
You'll be calling for Andy Dalton.
There were Cowboys fans.
Hey, man, what are you trying to do to us?
Hold
on, let me go get some salt.
There were Cowboy fans that was kind of saying that before the season started. They was like, they felt like Andy Dalton. I think Tweety might have said it.
No, I know where he going with it. I know where he going with it. I said the success that Andy Dalton had in Cincinnati is similar to the success that Dak has had in Dallas. So, what I said was that Jerry Jones's perspective is if Dak was going to hold out, I'm cool with, and honestly, I think Jerry Jones would have been cool with this. I'm cool with playing Andy Dalton going 4-12, and we gonna get another quarterback. See what I'm saying? Like I never thought that Andy Dalton is gonna get you to a 12-4 season. No. What I'm saying is, I think that if you want to, like you said, if you put the two careers side by side, success wise, neither one of them gonna go. Neither one of them got past the divisional round so far. Let's just be honest.
And I want to say the Loud Dog said that there wasn't a big gap.
A big talent. Now, I ain't gonna say that.
I want to say the Loud Dog said that. He was cool with Andy Dalton going in there.
The talent gap is big to me, but the success gap is not.
Don't act like I'm coming out of left field with
no, I ain't saying you
so
coming out of left field. I knew where you were going with it. No, not for me. I didn't say the talent gap, but I did say if you want to go success-wise, I think they both led their teams to the playoffs by 3 times. Neither one of them got out the divisional round. And honestly, I think the one year Cincinnati was actually favored to get out the divisional round. Nope, not today. So it's success-wise, yes, but talent-wise, hell no. I think Jerry Jones would have been content if Dak would have held out, playing Andy Dalton and probably going 3-13 and getting another quarterback in the draft.
You think y'all would have went 3-13 with Andy Dalton, bro?
I'm not saying we would have. I'm not saying we would have, but I think Jerry Jones would have been cool with that plan because if the man that I think is the franchise player want to hold out, and I can go and draft another up and comer, and quote unquote maybe even go steal another dude, maybe I can redo that and let Dak walk.
Let me tell you something. But I don't see the point of us, like, if the Vikings go 0-16, it don't even help us.
Bro, y'all got a guaranteed, y'all got a man that's getting guaranteed money back there in that backfield.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to go 0-16, but everybody knows Trevor Lawrence going to be number 1 quarterback, number 1 pick, so it don't help us at all, dog. We in a sunken place. That's all I can say.
Yo, Vikings.
I got the Cowboys. I got the Cowboys.
I got the Cowboys. I ain't never picky yet.
I'm just letting you know. I think all the systems get caught today.
Don't jump on my bandwagon now. Just fool.
Hey, dude out there producing, man.
Who?
It's kind of crazy that he's been out the league for 2 years. He's producing like he is.
Who? 5 years. 5 years.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, man, Kabasi will do it to you, Jack. Kabasi will do that to you.
Man,
I told
it's
y'all about
crazy
Alden
that
Smith week one.
Alden Smith has been Alden Smith has been like a very very pleasant like surprise. I just know
He
that the
been a,
biggest disappointment is still DeMarcus Lawrence.
D-Law,
Like
boy.
that
Y'all
man
paying that
ain't
man to do nothing.
put his
Alden
hand. I don't even know
Smith.
if he breathed on the quarterback yet.
Alden Smith, he been the best defensive player on the Cowboys.
Facts, big facts,
um,
Yeah.
big
Who
facts.
told
hey,
y'all
so
about him week one? Who told y'all about him? Y'all don't never give me no
Yeah,
credit.
man.
Y'all will
Yeah.
cut down
so
when I mess up. Y'all, Tweety gonna give me at least a thunderous.
hey,
He gonna give me that senior citizen
I'm trying to
old
think what
fun
game I
home
watched the
bingo game
Cowboys.
clap.
Who
Give
did
me
y'all
a
play last week?
thunderous.
Who did y'all play last
This
week?
man gonna break his arm, pat his own self on the back.
Man, you ain't lying. Hey, Greg, I'm talking about go get
Listen,
yeah.
hey, hold on, listen,
Who did
fam.
the Cowboys play
I
last
know
week?
y'all follow they played Seahawks last week.
Seattle.
If you follow
Seahawks.
Dion, that's
Did I
all
watch that
Dion
game?
do.
You
Not
ain't
all
lying.
he do,
Say,
but Dion
but
gonna tell
no,
you how
hey,
good he is.
you see that
Dion
why
gonna tell
everybody
you.
you see that why people like I think we was on this show like, hey, Dion by himself, baby. Like we ain't gonna
Hey, Dion
we
gonna
ain't
tell you
hiding
how
that.
good he is.
Hey,
Hey,
do
Dion
y'all
gonna
think
tell
Jaden
you.
Smith be knowing the plays?
before you go through all the games real quick, Malcolm, did we ever
We ain't
did
got
we
to
ever
finish it.
pick but real quick, did we ever pick Thursday's games? Because I was
I
going through
Hey,
the
didn't. I ain't
thread,
gonna
I was
lie,
like,
I
I
didn't.
told y'all week one. That wasn't the week I was gonna pick the Jets, so you already knew
I
my pick
picked
was.
I picked Thursday. I picked the Jets. I picked the Jets and Curtis picked the Jets.
Well, since I
I
didn't pick, you can go
okay.
ahead and take I'll take a L for that. I ain't picked, so you
I,
can take
I
that as
told you
a L.
it ain't a. I can't remember what show that was. I said I don't see a week where I'm picking the Jets.
Damn,
He said
dude
it's
just
just gonna go
won.
over.
Y'all missing this. Dude just won 65,000.
Doing what?
Fishing.
bass
He
fishing.
came in. Yeah, he came in
Fishing.
first place.
What, boy?
What was
How
the
big? How
tournament
big
held
was
Okay.
the
at?
bass? How big was the bass?
Nah, Tweety, they go by how much weight you catch.
Oh, okay. Go
So,
by the total weight.
I don't know
Okay.
how many.
um,
I don't know how many. I haven't been like paying attention. They probably fish. I think he
so
had
the
like
other
40
game I want to
pounds.
get into is a game I didn't think it was gonna get played, which is obviously gonna be
Saints.
game of the week. What? No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Saints and the okay.
Which is KC and New
New
England.
England.
Obviously Cam didn't play that well last week, but they got the dub.
They won, didn't
They got the dub, but he didn't play that well. They had a
He
good
had
rushing
COVID.
attack.
He had COVID.
Um,
That's what.
no, I was gonna say I'm not gonna ask y'all who y'all taking because we'll leave that for later. But how do y'all see New England? I'm considering it. I'm guessing it a bit upset. How do y'all see? What does New England have to do to get a dub this week?
Stop
they?
Kansas City
Cam.
from scoring all them damn points.
You said what now?
They got to stop Kansas City from going crazy and scoring all them points.
Well,
They got to
obviously.
keep up with Tyreek Hill and you know all that they got going on.
How do
But
they do?
they got to do it defensively.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. Cause I mean, you hoping that I think Steed getting the start, right? That's what they would call him in the preseason. Steed, Jared Stidham
Yeah.
getting the start.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think this. If I'm not, I don't remember seeing him last year. So I don't know if he got any backup time or not, like in the trash time. I don't remember, but Stidham, I from what I'm hearing, Bill Belichick is pretty high on him. So I just think when he gets in, he just doesn't need to try to do too much, game manage, and they hope the strength of the team, which is the defense, at least slows Kansas City down to a point to where Patrick Mahomes I ain't gonna say you're not gonna stop him, but at least make it to where he struggles because we have seen him struggle before. So
I'm
if the go ahead,
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
now I'm finna say so if the Patriots defense can actually stand up to the task of at least making Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City offense work for their points, Bill Belichick and them might have a chance. But I think if it turns into a quote unquote high scoring affair, it's only gonna be one team that's scoring.
Gotcha.
So and that'll be Kansas City.
I don't think this is gonna sound crazy, but follow me. I don't think it has nothing to do with New England's defense. I think it's gonna have to do everything with New England's offense. I think
Okay.
obviously you're not gonna go at Bill Belichick or Josh McDaniels is not gonna ask Jerry Stidham to go out there and throw the ball 50 times.
Right.
So
That's what
what?
you hope at least.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think what their game plan is gonna be. Let's try to stay on the field as long as we can. And when we score, let's make sure it's touchdowns and not field goals.
Right. Right.
Uh, So I think they're gonna try to run the ball as much as they can. I think they're gonna try to get an early lead. They're not gonna want to fall behind because obviously once you fall behind, you got to start throwing the ball. So I mean, I think their goal is.
I was gonna say real quick, Malcolm. Let me ask you a question because I know y'all probably keep up with more than I do. I know we on 3 weeks in, but are they really missing that much with Cam Newton being in the game? Like, has Cam Newton been that phenomenal these first 3 weeks to where they really gonna
Against
have
Seattle,
a
he
big
was,
drop
man.
off?
I think
Against
they'll
Seattle,
miss him
against
because he's
Seattle,
a
he
big
was.
part of their offense. Like he is pretty much their offense. So I think it's gonna be tough without him. It's gonna be tough.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Gotta
what do
take
I
over
think?
now. I gotta go get
What do I think? What do New England have to do to win this game? Is that
Yeah.
what he
Yeah,
said?
pretty much. Yeah.
I'm gonna use a basketball analogy. I think New England got to turn this into a half-court game. Turn into a half-court game. It can't if it turn into a track meet, they ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
They won't
got a
be able to
chance.
keep up. I wouldn't think New England could keep up, even if they have even if Cam Newton was healthy. I wouldn't think New England could keep up.
Right.
If this game gets into the 30s, New England, I don't think they have a chance to win it if they get into
I
the 30s.
agree.
I think they got to turn it into like a Mike Fratello Cleveland Cavaliers basketball game where you slow it down and the score end up being 73-67. You know what I'm saying? Just yeah, you using it.
Muck it up.
Yeah, you gonna muck it up, slow it. Like Malcolm or whoever said they run the ball a lot anyway, so we ain't gonna say run the ball a lot. And then I think obviously, and that's what they got to do defensively, keep everything in front of them. Don't let anybody get behind them. And the other big thing that I don't think people talk about very much is you got to limit Kansas City's yards after catch.
Facts.
All of them. I mean,
that's why I say that defense got to come up big, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got to keep the ball in front of you. And when Travis Kelce catch the ball, for God's sake, tackle him when he catches it. Don't let him get 3-4 yards after the catch. You know what I'm saying? He catches a 5-yard pass, and it turns into 12-yard to a 12-yard game. Or a 3-yard pass, and it turns into 7. I think they got to limit that, limit the yards out of the catch, keep everything in front of them, and the big plays goes without saying. That's what I was talking about when I said turn it into a half-court game. Make Kansas City have 12, 15 play drive.
Right. Make them work.
Even if it takes them 8 minutes, and that's even if it takes them 8 minutes to score and they score, that's better than Pat Mahomes completing. They run the ball twice and then he throw the ball 70 yards for a touchdown, and then you come down. Maybe you take 3 or 4 plays. And then the next play, he done threw another 40-yard touchdown on you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got to drive you. Don't beat yourself.
That's what I said. You got to make them work for it. You got to make them work for it. That was
like when they played the Chargers.
Facts.
Keep the score in the low 20s.
Y'all remember those New England and those the Colts and Patriots games? Back when Brady and Manning was doing that thing, right? And it was always Bill Belichick versus Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is Belichick are we looking at Belichick versus Mahomes? Is that a matchup that
it's gonna have to be, because you're not expecting Jarrett Stidham to outdo Patrick Mahomes. So I think I ain't gonna say Bill Belichick per se, but I would say Bill Belichick versus Andy Reid more so than Patrick Mahomes, because I think people gave Peyton Manning credit for calling plays. I think a lot of people said Peyton Manning was his own offensive coordinator versus Andy Reid being the offensive genius. So go ahead, AJ.
I was just gonna say it's hard. I would more so say it's Bill Belichick versus like the receiving core as opposed to Mahomes. And the reason I say that is because the difference between Patrick Mahomes and Peyton Manning is you knew what Peyton Manning was gonna be. He ain't going nowhere.
Right, he ain't going nowhere.
He's gonna take 3 steps, 5 steps, or whatever. He's not leaving the pocket unless you know what I'm saying. He's not leaving the pocket. But with Patrick Mahomes, he might stay in he can beat you from the pocket. He can beat you from. So I think it's more about controlling the receivers and not giving him because you can't.
That scramble drill,
I don't
man.
even know. What do you do with Patrick Mahomes? Like, what do you say? Like, okay, we're gonna keep him in the pocket. Then you just like, well, he'll just stay in the pocket and he'll throw the ball 70 yards. We're gonna make him go out to the left, roll to the left. Okay, well, he'll flip his hips and he's gonna throw the ball 70 yards.
He's even
we're gonna make him go right. Well, he just gonna, so it's like I think you gotta control the receivers.
Stephon Gilmore, is he the best corner in the league?
I don't know. I never seen him.
I don't know. I don't know about best corner in the league, but I know he gets regarded as that a lot. I just know. I ain't gonna say best corner. I know he gets regarded as a top corner.
Before we do our picks, can we talk college football?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You got something to say. I just want to talk college football at some point before we get up out of here.
I was just gonna answer his question about Stephon Gilmore. I think he's regarded as one of the top corners, but I mean, he gonna have his hands full today, buddy. Like it's not just one receiver that they got to worry about at Kansas City. You got to worry. I'm like Ed, you got to worry about their whole receiving core, tight end included.
I put him on Travis. He has to shut down.
Hey, I give you that, AJ.
Whoever's in front of him, he got to shut him down.
I like I said, I haven't watched a lot of New England football, but so I'm not sure if he's one of those corners that follows receivers or whatever. But I would agree with Edge. I put him on Travis Kelce because I think Travis Kelce is the security blanket. That'd probably be where he go to a lot. But at the end of the day, you better trust whoever you gonna have out there against Tyreek and Sammy. That they gonna
ain't worry about Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins is like the black Jason Witten. Ooh. Except for he can go over the top. I mean, you watch Kansas City play. Sammy Watkins, if he catch the ball and there's people in front of him, he still go to the ground. He ain't got time to be tackling him. I tackle myself. I go down right here.
Decisions. You ain't like you right about that.
He ain't got time for all that. Versus them other cats, Travis Kelce, you're going to have to tackle him. Tyreek Hill, you're going to have to tackle him.
Yeah.
That other cat whose number, I think number 11, you're going to have to tackle him.
The other fast guy. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
You're talking about Hardman.
Yeah, Hardman, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that boy big.
Hardman, records. I don't know, man. Dude, just play
Come on, man.
Can we talk college football? I don't know what Malcolm went. I ain't going to have time to get my picks, probably. College football. What y'all think about college football?
What Texas Tech do yesterday?
Lost.
They lost, man.
What you mean what we do? We lost. Come on, man. You tripping. We lost. I'm tired.
I seen Texas bit that bullet yesterday. I didn't know they was top 10, but I seen TCU. I think that TCU beat them by 3, I think. And I also seen OU bit that bullet.
Now, the Texas TCU game, I would tell you, that first quarter, that might have been one of the worst played first quarters I've ever seen at any level of football.
Was it that bad?
It was awful.
Bad? I mean, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I haven't watched a single. I've just been keeping up with scores. On Saturdays I be coaching, so haven't been able to watch.
Tweety, you don't coach all day. Ain't no damn one football game pass all day.
Say, bro, hey, I don't coach all day. I don't coach all day, but I do be around the organization all day. I have more duties than coaching.
But don't tell me you coach all day.
I said I coach on Saturdays.
Doing organizational stuff.
I'm finna pull the LJ. I didn't say I coached all day. I said I coach on Saturdays. I didn't say I coached all day.
Okay, so here's the thing.
You on that.
Okay, I'm gonna get you with that nuance. If you say you coach on Saturdays and college football is on all day on Saturday, the implication is, or at least the way I would assume, is you're trying to tell me you coaching all day.
That's your implication. I didn't say I coached all day. That's your fault. I
know. My thing is you ain't coaching all day. You could be watching games.
I didn't say I was clear on what I did all day. I just
give us a breakdown then. Since we get into new, give us a breakdown.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a breakdown. After you coach, I have to actually run the chains for at least 2 games. Then I gotta work concessions too. So yeah, it's organization.
Why you have to?
Because we really don't have a lot of people in the organization to do it.
So you don't have to. You choose to.
Well, I mean, I choose to coach too.
Okay, but listen. Let's use the right words. Let's get if we get into the nuance.
Any career choices, any career is a choice, LJ. So if you want to get into the real nuances, yeah, you chose to go to the Army, right?
Yes.
That was a choice. That's what I'm saying. And you chose the job you got coming out the Army.
No. I'm gonna hit you with that. Troy, that Hammer. He said, "What do voluntary mean?"
Oh no,
it's a difference between volunteering to run the chain.
LJ, real quick, LJ. What happened to your boy Mike Leach, man? You was
They
all
lost.
on
What I
that
tell you? What did I tell you last
Oh,
week?
he did say they was gonna lose.
What did I tell you
They
last
wasn't
week?
supposed
I
to
said
lose
you
to.
can count
He
on
said
Mike
that.
Leach is gonna beat somebody he's not supposed to be, and then he gonna lose to somebody he's not supposed to.
Oh, I didn't see who
Last
they
week.
who did Mississippi State play? Who did they play?
Arkansas.
Oh, they lost to Arkansas. Oh
Brother,
man.
I'm
Okay.
not surprised if they lost to
Okay.
Arkansas. I
No,
told you
because
that.
I'm with
That's
LJ on
what Mike
that.
Leach teams do. They will every year they're gonna beat somebody that
That
people
they
say
ain't
they
supposed to
shouldn't
be.
be, and then they
Yeah.
go ranking will go up, and then they're gonna lose to somebody. You're gonna be like, how did they lose to them? That's just what Mike Leach teams do. It's simple. That's what his
Oh, he
teams do.
man, he crunked Tennessee won. He happy Tennessee won.
That's what they do. But yeah, back to the Texas game. Since Tweety, we don't want to hear your voluntary lies anymore, Tweety. Donald Trump.
Oh, it wasn't no lie.
Jack Trump.
What was the lie? Well, you show me that I can fact check mine.
You said
Unlike
now,
Trump, I
okay,
can fact
here's
check
the lie.
mine.
When you say, "Oh, I have to work the change," and
I
I
made
have
the
to,
obligation, LJ. What did you
no,
think? My word is my obligation.
no.
Yes,
And
yes,
then you
yes,
said, "Well, I
yes,
have to do it because we don't have enough people. We don't have the help." That's
Right.
volunteering.
That's
That don't mean you
my
have to.
obligation. Once I gave my word, that's what I gotta do. I gave my word. So yeah,
Volunteer.
that is my obligation. That's still an
That-
obligation, LJ. Whether you want to get paid for it or not,
Greg,
it's I chose to
in
give that
court, he would
obligation.
lose that. He would lose that. Go on, tell him.
How?
You don't have to do it.
How? Okay,
You don't
LJ,
have to.
I don't have to go to work. What are you saying?
You have. Oh no. What I'm saying is that wasn't part of your deal. They wasn't saying like, "Hey, as a coach, part of your obligation as a coach is."
Actually, that was like you wasn't there in the meeting. Yes, it
So,
was.
okay, time out. So let's get it. Wait, you know we're wasting time, man. I don't want to talk about your
Right.
lies.
There wasn't no lie. You don't. How you gonna lie? How you gonna say it's a lie? You wasn't even there.
I'm using your words. Hey, listen,
No, you
it was
wasn't.
the
You not
Texas
listening.
TCU first quarter was one of the worst I've ever seen at any level.
Why
I
is that?
mean, like I can't tell you how many big plays were negated just even throughout the game because of penalties. I think
Ooh,
they both finished double digits in penalties, over
100 yards.
100 yards each in penalties. I mean, it was a fairly, when it came to penalties, it was a fairly poorly played game, and that first quarter was hard to watch. But
Is
and then,
Herman
somebody
gone?
mentioned,
That's tough.
When is Herman gone? Herman gone?
oh, hey man,
Is he
it's
done this
over after
year?
this season, Jack.
Ooh.
You know what? Yeah, let me take that back. They may give him a pass because of COVID, but if he
You
repeat
think?
this again next year, he out. He gone.
Man, they went full court press to get Charlie Strong out there, bro. I'm talking about the boosters, the rich
Well,
alumni.
I think they
got him
also
up there
had
to
their
the
replacement in mind. Do you think they have a replacement in mind when it comes to replacing?
Hey,
I don't know.
that dude with that Southern charm, he back coaching. Come on
That
back
is
home,
true.
Mac.
That is
Come on
true.
back.
He is
Come
back
on back
coaching.
home, Mac.
Mac
Who you talking
Brown.
about?
Mac Brown.
Mac Brown. Come on
The
back
one that got
home.
them they only championship,
That's what
their
North
first
Carolina.
championship in like what?
That's what I'm saying. But you remember when he left Texas, he stopped coaching. He went and
Right,
did the broadcasting thing.
Right.
So
He wasn't
now,
coaching nowhere.
and look,
He
regardless of
didn't
whether
really
you
want to
think
leave.
Mac
He
Brown
didn't
is
really
like
want to leave Texas East. He didn't want to leave
yeah,
Texas East.
and he doing it in North Carolina all of a sudden because Mac
coming
Brown, not
up.
only is
Yeah.
he a good coach, Mac Brown can recruit his fourth point
I
of
was just
contact.
finna say that. Do you think he's a better recruiter than coach?
Oh, for sure.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, and
mean,
I
Nick
agree with you
Saban
on Mac
and
Brown.
Dabo Swinney are probably the only two, and probably what's the dude that just left Ohio State? I can't think of his name. Urban Meyer. They
Urban
might be
Meyer.
the only guys you could say are hell of a recruiters, and they
And
probably
coaches.
coach as well as they recruit. That's why Nick Saban always winning because he bringing in all the best players,
Gotcha.
he developing all the best players, and
Gotcha.
they still out coaching you on Saturdays.
And he
But
coached
the
him
OU
right.
game,
Malcolm,
man.
you on mute, Malcolm?
Gotcha.
I think you're on mute, Malcolm.
I wanted to say this about Spencer Rattler.
Oh,
I think Spencer Rattler, that boy got an arm. But not my concern, he's a young guy. I think he's still reading the football field like he's a high school quarterback. A lot of times in high school, you just throw to the guy who you want to throw to because generally in high school, that guy's always open. Or a guy with arm talent like he has at the high school level, he can get into those little small windows and stuff like that at the high school level. I think the next step he's going to have to take, and this is why I think you're probably going to say, you struggle a little bit throughout the season potentially, is because he's not going left to right and going through all his progressions. And maybe they may be only having him reading one side of the field, right? But it seemed like he was getting glued on one side of the field, and that's it. He wasn't really going through progressions from left to right or however they have him read. And then you could also see it as the game progressed. I think this will be the next evolution of his game is he's got to learn to step up in the pocket. Late in the game, and I think this is on one, maybe he threw a pick on this play. Iowa State came off the edge. They sent blitzers off the edge, and he likes to scramble. When he likes to scramble, he likes to go wide and go right. And so he tried to go wide and right, and the blitzer was there. He had to step up, and he ended up going to the ground. I think he got sacked. I don't think he threw a pick, but anyway, that was kind of my quick evaluation of him. Listen, gentlemen, I gotta break contact. My son's got a football game.
All right, fella.
I'm trying to get them picks in. You want to talk about Spencer Rattler?
Yeah, you weren't trying to get no picks. You were gone for 20 minutes.
He said you disappeared, brother.
Get something to eat. Get something to eat. That's it.
My son decided to try to take a shit outside.
Oh man!
Oh man!
Girl in the woods.
Get them leaves ready.
I don't know what.
We really get it on in Philly.
But hey, just send your picks in the thread. We about to get into them right quick though.
All right, LJ.
All right, LJ.
So
wait, did they tell me if that came through? Y'all see that?
man,
Oh yeah. We got you. We got you.
Yeah, I told y'all.
I guess-
You said something about taking it serious. I've been taking it serious, Jack. I had my picks done too, Jack. Don't play with me.
Okay, so
Send it in the Facebook thread, fellas. Send it in the Facebook thread.
no, Greg. I just said when we going down the pick, so you can write it down.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, for sure.
All right, y'all
right,
have a
brother.
good rest
Good
of the
luck
show,
to
man.
you.
I'm about to go watch
Who
my
that?
son play football.
Junior got a game?
Yep.
Yeah, good luck to Junior, man. Tell them boys about that.
Peace.
Tell him to go watch my film. He'll be all right.
Listen,
Anyway.
you was sorry. Don't do that. NASCAR race. They racing at Talladega today at 2:00 Eastern time, man. They have a lot of big wrecks and stuff at Talladega. It's a fast
LJ
track.
watch for the Ricks.
So, I don't watch for the wrecks. I'm just telling you, like
Tweety.
people who don't watch NASCAR watch for the wrecks too.
You remember
Right
we,
on. Like the
we used to
Ricks,
play
but-
NHL '95. The only reason why we played was for the fights.
Dang, Tweety act like he don't know.
Hey, I
Listen,
remember that
Tweety's
play.
get into an
Remember
organization.
hey LJ, remember that game on Super Nintendo, Blaze of Steel?
Yeah, that was regular Nintendo. But Tweety
Was it
act
regular?
like he get
Okay.
to an organization where he doing more than coaching. He forget where he came from. We do run
Bro,
the
I
James and
came
niggas
from this
stand.
organization. What are you talking about?
Don't act like you don't play games just because they got a little violence
Oh,
in them.
nah.
Tweety. That fake Nike. That's the longest Nike check I ever seen.
Where you go with this, bro? Get on with that, bro. Man,
All right,
go to
man.
your son football game.
Let's get into these picks. So first game up, man. I think this is gonna be a sweet. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
here
he
we
went.
go.
Hey, it's Baltimore
Every time you
versus
say that. Oh, well, yeah. that's- Anybody
Which
picking
game?
Washington tripping. Baltimore,
Baltimore
Washington.
versus
Anybody
Washington.
picking Washington tripping. Bruh, if anybody say, whoa, like, nah, bro, you get on with that. Nah, we're going Baltimore, of course, man. We're going Baltimore.
All right. The next one. Tampa Bay versus the Chargers.
That's going to be a good one, actually.
I'm
I'm
going
going to
Tampa Bay.
roll with the outside. Hold on.
What'd you say,
man.
Greg?
He said he going
Tampa
Tampa
Bay.
Bay. I can't
Okay.
hate him for it, but I'm sure finna check this shit out. I mean,
It's in Tampa Bay.
I feel that. But it don't seem like. Don't get me wrong. I see what Tampa Bay 2-1.
Chris Godwin and Leonard Fournette not playing.
That's what I knew they were missing some people. I just and I'm finna say San Diego. LA ain't bad. They just is the rookie still starting?
I would assume so.
Yeah, I don't think he
Doctor
gonna let it
funky
go.
lungs
I
and
don't think he gonna let it go. Ooh, bro, I'm gonna go with the Chargers, bro. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Okay.
LJ got LJ got Tampa Bay.
That's gonna be. I probably shouldn't have picked the Chargers, but I'm gonna go with them, man. Dang.
Boat up, baby. Boats up.
Okay, I ain't gonna be the only one, god dog.
Boats
Let's
up.
go, man. Let's go.
go. What'd you say, Greg?
I say y'all gonna get that L together.
That's all right. Hey, that's the only way you're gonna catch up, bro. You gotta take some pictures that you normally
You ain't
wouldn't
lying.
take. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta catch LJ and Malcolm, man. I gotta catch both of them. Or Curtis one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know it's two people in front of me.
it's Curtis, I think. I think we the same. You know, Greg is
Oh,
bottom
okay.
of the barrel.
Well, I got. Yeah.
By
Greg got to
one
catch
game.
up.
By one game.
Not by me with one game. I know I took off that second week. I went hard.
We got Seattle and Miami. I'm going with Seattle. Ain't no need for no
Yeah, I'm
analysis.
gonna go with Seattle. If this should be a sweep also, but I'm gonna go with Seattle on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to Seattle as well.
I mean, although I do feel like Russell Wilson is due for a bad game, it won't be this one.
Not against
It
Miami.
won't be this one. Miami ain't gonna give it to him.
LJ got Seattle.
Okay.
Um,
Did Curtis send his picks in?
nah, Curtis in
No.
But Curtis finna get 17 L's. Except now, who did he pick Thursday?
the Jets, I
The
think.
Jets. The Jets.
He finna get an over week. He finna have an over. Because I took an L
Man,
because I didn't pick Thursday. So
this
I
one
took
hurts
an
my
L
heart.
on that one.
This one hurts my
Oh,
heart.
Minnesota?
We
Minnesota,
got
Houston.
Minnesota and Houston. Who y'all got?
Who you pick?
Yeah, gone. I know you finna pick against his boy.
Who you pick?
I know who I'm picking. I
Hey,
done went with this boy 2 weeks in a row and he done got me. I'm
hey,
going with Houston today, man. I'm going with Houston. Because
Sweetie.
I done went, look, Minnesota was favored by at least a touchdown in both of the weeks I took them, bro, and they lost.
Hey,
They lost.
sweetie.
How
I don't
They
know.
lost that week by one. It's like they the Cowboys, bro. They finding ways to lose, bro.
Do
Go
I want
ahead,
to be
man.
right on the show, or do I want to be right with Minnesota?
You better be right. Hey, I don't care what about you in Minnesota. If you ain't right on this show, that helps my record. So
Hey,
I'm cool.
so I'm thinking about using some reverse psychology.
Oh,
Big
shit.
big
He say
against
he
them.
gonna take an L on the show to get his team a win. But it's dude here,
Bro, I don't know, man.
I know I'm taking Houston. I'm going
Minnesota's 0-3, right? Minnesota's
Both of these
0-3.
teams 0-3. That's the
Both
tough
of 'em
part
0-3.
about it.
But
So who did Minnesota lose to? Who did they belong?
Indianapolis, Green Bay, and Tennessee. It should have beat
I'm
Tennessee.
I'm picking Minnesota to win.
who did Houston lose to? Kansas City,
Kansas City, Baltimore,
Baltimore.
and Pittsburgh.
Bro, they about equal. They all lose. They both losing to good
But
teams.
Houston losses were bad, particularly against Baltimore and Kansas City.
Yeah, you seen
Bad
Minnesota?
That's a
loss.
fact. That's a fact. But
They got blown
Minnesota,
out.
you're right. But Minnesota is even though Houston got blew out, Minnesota find ways to lose, bro. Like it's
Our corners are
they
terrible, man.
it's like they playing like, okay, I'm a Cowboy fan. What's our biggest problem? We literally find ways to lose. Like we find a way to keep another team in the game. Like today, everybody saying if anybody blows somebody out, it's gonna be the cat. Just don't expect no blowout then, cause we ain't blowing nobody out. And look, bro, Houston is more. I would trust Deshaun Watson right now over the guaranteed man.
Yeah, but I think Minnesota. I think Minnesota has more weapons on offense than Houston does.
Bro, Minnesota got a better team than everybody almost they done lost to. They take an L. Like, roster for roster, Minnesota is nice, but they just except for their cornerbacks are horrible.
This is what scares me. Our line, they so small. I feel like JJ Watt can have a field day. That's what scares me. But I'm going Minnesota. I'm going Minnesota.
I say, okay. Stick to your fandom then. I'm taking Houston. I ain't got a dog in the fight, so I'm taking
zero
Houston.
confidence in that pick, but I'm taking Minnesota.
Oh, you know me. I'm gonna take a pick every week that I got zero confidence in, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
Oh man!
And and if we win, I'm gonna come back on here like I knew it.
Let me see what LJ picked. LJ picked Houston.
LJ picked Houston. Yeah, Malcolm out there on his own because I know Greg taking the H.
Yeah,
no, Greg picking Minnesota. I forgot Deshaun Watson done burned him twice. He got the same problem with Deshaun Watson. I got with Kirk Cousins.
Hey, that made me feel even worse.
Oh man,
well, that's tough right there, man.
Somebody got to win. Somebody has to win the game.
Oh,
You
you
know what
no,
I'm saying?
Philly and Cleveland told you that last week.
I
They ain't got,
can't
you ain't
take
got to
another side,
win.
man.
We
I
in the
can't
regular
take
season. You ain't
another
got to win. Hey,
Bruh.
Donovan McNabb didn't know that though. Donovan McNabb didn't know that.
side.
He thought it
Uh,
was. He didn't know there was ties in the NFL. He thought we gonna
he
keep
ought to
playing.
get shamed himself. Anyway, so next game we got New Orleans and Detroit.
New Orleans.
Oh
New Orleans.
shit. Oh man.
I know it's
Oh
in
man.
Detroit too, but I'm going New Orleans.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm
What
going.
does
I'm
Detroit
going.
have?
I'm riding with the hometown quarterback, man. I'm going with old Matthew Stafford, man. I'm going with Matthew Stafford.
Ooh.
I mean, both of them Texas boys, but I'm rocking with Matthew Stafford, man.
What does he have though?
Well,
does
hey,
he have?
low key, Detroit probably got one of the top 3 wide receiver tandems. Top 3. Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones. They nice, bro. They are so underrated. They nice.
I don't know, bro.
He talking
I
about
don't
tweeting.
know.
Huh?
And I said he talking about
Boy,
tweeting.
you ain't supposed to be on video and driving. That's against the law.
I'm
Get him, lawyer. Get
calling
him,
the
lawyer. He
police.
said it's against the law.
Calling the police. Anyway, man, hold on. Let me look up something real quick. Michael Thomas playing?
He going.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he's still out.
Crybaby still
I think
out?
Thomas still out. I think he's still out.
Let me go look. Let me see what Crybaby got. What would that be under injuries?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a inactive reports for Sunday's game, and Michael Thomas is on the front page.
Yep, he
I
ain't
don't think they need
playing.
to beat Detroit. I don't
trying
think
to
they
get
need
to
to
it.
beat Detroit.
You don't think they need him? Okay.
I said I thought Detroit was gonna lose a couple times, and they tend,
He
I
out.
think he out.
I'm going Detroit.
Didn't Detroit beat Minnesota? I mean, not Minnesota, but Chicago. Like they had a
Arizona?
comeback win against Chicago, and they beat Arizona
No,
too, right?
they should have beat.
Oh no, Chicago beat them, came back and beat them. That's right.
Detroit dropped the game-winning touchdown with 6 seconds left, like wide
Right
open.
against Chicago. Right. Okay.
And then they beat Arizona. I'm going Detroit.
Okay.
And LJ
I'm taking
took
Detroit.
He took New Orleans.
I'm taking Detroit.
What's the next game? Next game is Cleveland versus Dallas. I think LJ already said he had Dallas.
I'm taking Dallas.
So
hold on, Malcolm. Who you taking in New Orleans Detroit game now?
He said Detroit.
Detroit. Okay.
Who you taking, Greg? New Orleans?
Yeah, I'm taking New Orleans. What game we on now?
Dallas and Cleveland.
I'm taking Dallas.
I'll pick Dallas. I'm picking Dallas.
I got Dallas.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now though, my pick is based strictly on fandom.
Like mine.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this, matchup wise, it's kind of scary. Because what's our weak point is the secondary. And it's just defense. Cause we can't tackle either. And if I'm not mistaken, Cleveland averaging the most yards on the ground in the league. Like those two guys are killing it. And it's like, well,
hey, I think this will be a pretty even pick right here. I think this will be a pretty even pick. We got Cincinnati and Jacksonville.
Ooh. Cincinnati, right? It's in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati got to get them one. I'm picking Cincinnati.
Man.
It's in Cincinnati.
Who you pick?
Cincinnati. He picked Cincinnati.
Did he?
Who, LJ?
Okay. Yeah, he picked Cincinnati.
I'm picking. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and keep it with Joe Burrow, man. I'm picking Cincinnati, man.
He been close. You know.
Yeah, he gotta get it win. He gotta get it for a win. And why not come against the Jags, man? He must be taking the Jag. That's why he dancing.
Y'all know I be rocking with Gardner Minshew, dog. You know I be rocking.
Hey, he might pull that Mike Leach on you for real. Hey, we beat TB and then we lose. Like he is a product of his coach.
Doug Marrone got to get fired at some point. Him and Adam Gase, they got to go.
It's a lot of NFL coaches that you can say that about after about 3-4 years. Like, hey man, he gonna get fired at some point. He might get fired. You just never know. You never know. Depending on like Jacksonville might let somebody go in the middle of the season. They don't care. They don't care how their organization runs.
We got Arizona and Carolina.
Arizona. Yeah, he picked Arizona.
Yeah, I'm glad you
Yeah,
read
I'm
the
gonna
Still
pick.
out,
rock with
right?
Arizona.
McCaffrey still out.
I'm gonna rock with Arizona. Yeah, man, I'm rock with Arizona.
McCaffrey's still out, right?
I don't
McCaffrey's
think
still
he
out.
playing. See, this the
Yeah,
bullshit
McCaffrey still
already.
out. He on the IR.
Okay, y'all see the Cowboys already losing, right?
Are they
College
really?
opportunity. Wait, the Cowboy game
I
on
pick
right now?
Yeah, they on right now. They
Yeah,
losing
okay,
7-0.
I'm picking Arizona, Malcolm. Who you got?
Arizona. They
Okay,
bounce back.
okay.
Carolina in second place.
Okay.
He say rookie head coach can't bring him out of it, huh?
So we got the Rams and Giants. I think we already know who all going this way. I don't even think.
I'm taking the
we got,
Rams.
I don't even think we got to go through that one. Ooh,
Okay.
This next one, we got Buffalo versus the Raiders.
Ooh, I'm gonna stop going against them boys. I got the Buffalo Bills this time, buddy.
Okay. It's in Las Vegas. You pick Vegas.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to pick.
Yeah, I know
You
who
pick
I'm rocking
Vegas,
with.
LJ?
I think I done picked them
Yep.
every week.
Who
You
you
pick Vegas
gonna pick?
every week?
I think I have.
Mm.
Man, I'm
I'm
going with
picking
the
Vegas
Bills,
this
man.
week.
I'm taking
Vegas
Buffalo,
this week.
man.
Damn,
I mean,
Josh Allen, Stephon
is
Diggs.
Josh Allen really a 400-yard and 5 touchdown guy? Like,
Hey
He
man,
like it today.
if he keep doing it, I'm gonna have to go on and say yeah, bro.
He's
If
playing
he
like it
keep
today.
doing it, I'm gonna have to go on and say yeah. So you know,
Next one we
I
got
don't even think it's
Indy.
as much about his. I don't think it's as much about his production per se as much as it is about is he's not turning the ball over.
okay,
I
that
think
too.
that's the biggest thing. I think he's only thrown one interception.
Yeah, he's only
He
throwing
might
one.
not have thrown
He's
any.
only throwing one. He throwing one.
So
I
I
looked
think
earlier.
Yep, 10
I mean,
touchdowns, 1 interception. I think.
yeah.
He
So I
good.
think that's the biggest thing is. I mean, obviously the touchdown passes are great. I mean, that's awesome. But I think the biggest thing is he's not turning the ball over. So you give your team a chance to win if you don't turn the ball over.
They got a good defense.
Look, man,
Who you got,
I just
They
said I
losing
know that
today.
I'm finna read a stat that it might be pointless, but it kind of goes with what LJ was saying. They say Allen has thrown 8 touchdowns and no interceptions against man coverage. That's a 94.4 QBR. While the Raiders quarterback
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, he got a 56 QBR against man coverage this year, which is the 7th lowest quarterback rating in the NFL. So like I guess
How the hell you can't beat man coverage? Just throw it to the
Well,
man. That's open.
Buffalo's got better wide receivers.
that too. I would just say that depends on your wide ass too, though. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm taking
next
Buffalo. That's just me. I'm taking.
Yeah, I
Buffalo.
think everybody.
Who you
I mean,
got,
I took
Mal?
Vegas. I took Vegas. So
I think everybody else took Vegas then, huh?
Yeah.
I'm the
You
lone
by
wolf
yourself,
around
you
here.
on
I'm the
that
lone wolf,
You
man.
on
Hey,
that
hey,
island.
hey,
the
that
next
means
one-
if I get this right, I catch the game on all y'all. So I'm cool with it.
The next one we got Indianapolis and Chicago. Nick Foles is the starting quarterback. And for that reason
Oh yeah, he
alone,
took
I'm
over
going
last week, right?
Indianapolis.
Ha!
You look good too. You look good too.
I ate the fries. Let's see the burger. What'd you say?
I think
Yeah, he
I'm
took the
taking.
Bears.
Chicago.
Yeah, I'm taking Indy. I'm taking Indy.
You took
He took the Bears.
did he?
Bears are undefeated though, but I'm taking Indy. Taking Indy.
I don't think.
Yeah, how you
I don't
make a
think
quarterback change?
Chicago-
You undefeated.
I don't know. I guess they
guess
say they were winning in spite of the quarterback. Like they weren't winning because of
Don't
him,
make
in
no
spite
sense.
of him. I don't know.
I'm going with the Bears. I think Lance Briggs has a big game today.
Going with the Bears,
Who?
okay?
Lance, not my bad. I didn't mean
My
to say
boy
Lance.
said Lance Briggs.
Damn. I'm
Damn.
pulling a Stephen A. Smith. I meant to say my boy Mac.
Boy,
Mac
Lance
is gonna have a
Briggs.
big game.
Hey,
Lil Mac, that boy
Lance
say
Briggs don't play with them since 2008.
Lance Briggs is a college head football coach now, ain't
is he a head coach?
he? One of them girls from that era is. It might be him.
Okay.
I can't remember which one it was.
That
At Campbell University.
That boy said
Okay.
Lance Briggs.
I pull a
That's
Stephen
what's
A.
up, though.
Smith,
I
bro.
didn't know he was a head coach. That's what's up.
No, I'm not saying
But
it's him. I think it's him. But it's
Okay.
one of the
Okay.
linebackers from that era is
Gotcha.
the head coach
Gotcha.
at Campbell University.
Okay.
Well, we We know it ain't Urlacher. We
I
know
would say it
that.
ain't Urlacher.
Nah, it ain't him. It's one of the black dudes. I think it's Briggs, but anyway.
Sunday night game, we got Philly. NFL needs to. Hey,
Hold on, I missed your pick, Malcolm. Did you pick Colts or Bears?
I picked the Colts because of Nick Foles.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking Indy
Okay.
too.
Hey, we need to send a letter to the NFL. Like, you ain't gotta wait to week 15 to start flexing games. Okay, you can do this shit in week 3.
You ain't lying. Start week 2 and 3. Like, hey, we know who we want to see. Like, come on with it, man.
Ain't nobody trying to see no damn San Francisco and Philly on Sunday night. But that's what we got. So, who y'all got?
Well, I'm taking San Fran.
Me too.
LJ took.
I know I took Philly.
He took Philly.
He took
You
Philly.
took Philly? Okay.
Carson
Some
Wentz
Baptist
got to
do
get
for a
right
win.
at some point.
He said Philly
I'm
do
finna
for a
say,
win.
Some Baptists want me to say Philly.
Not
Hey,
against this
just like
49ers
I said, Russell Wilson was due for a bad game, but it won't happen this week.
Yeah,
Philly due for a win, but it ain't gonna happen this week.
I
Like,
think that's what
nah,
I'm gonna go with. I think that's what I'm gonna go with, Tweety. I'm
that they
rolling
do
with the
for a win.
49ers. No, it ain't gonna be this
Okay.
week.
Yeah, I'm going with the 49ers, man.
Greg
They say
Kittle's
Russell
not playing,
played.
is he?
Who?
Greg Kittle's, he not playing, is he?
Greg
About to see.
Kittle?
Let me
No,
check
I
you
don't
out.
think
They
Greg
got a lot
Kittle
of
doesn't play.
San Francisco got
They
a
got a
gang
lot
in
of
here.
injuries.
I don't think Greg
Garoppolo
Kittle
still
doesn't
is
play.
out.
George Kittle might be playing.
I'm still picking them over
That's it right there.
Yeah, Kittle is
I don't
playing.
see no
What
injury
I
report.
see. I'm looking at the injury report right now. You
I
got Jimmy
don't see nobody
Garoppolo.
on it.
Jimmy Garoppolo out. Raheem Mostert, he's out. The running back. Kawan Williams, the cornerback, he questionable. But yeah, whatchamacallit playing? Kittles. He's playing.
They still gonna lose.
Well, yeah, Jimmy G. Who playing quarterback though? Now that I
Nick
didn't know
Mullins?
Jimmy G.
Mullen.
I guess
He
I'm
looked
still
alright
stick.
last week.
I'm gonna still stick with my pick though. I'm still stick with my pick. I got San Fran.
All right, this is game of the week. No, it ain't, because Cam ain't playing. Forgot.
Oh.
But we got New England and Kansas City.
I'm going Chiefs.
I'm going this way. Glad to go to the store.
LJ picked the Chiefs too.
I'm going with the Chiefs, man. I think the fact that Cam ain't there is gonna hurt New England. So I'm picking the Chiefs.
Chiefs. No Cam, no win.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
This doo-doo Monday night game. Good Lord.
Atlanta, Green Bay.
Atlanta, Green Bay.
We got
They
Atlanta
ready
and
for
Green
the
Bay.
pass. That quarterback look like he got a nice arm.
Well, Cowboys just tied the game up. 7-7. CeeDee Lamb scored on a 43-yard pass.
That CD
And
first touchdown?
maybe.
I think
I'm not
so.
sure. I say maybe because I don't remember him scoring in the other 3 games.
Well,
But
yeah, rookie of the year.
I got Green Bay. I got Green. And it's crazy because I think Atlanta's going to put up points with Green Bay. I just think Green Bay is just going to end up putting it out by at least a touchdown, maybe even 10 points.
Man, they gonna fire that coach in Atlanta, huh? He gonna be in season
Nah,
fired,
he
ain't
on contract.
How long is his contract? Did he signed an extension, didn't he?
No, I don't know. They'll fire him after he wins. That's what happened.
I say, come on, boy, 0-3 out here right now, man. Looking bad out here.
After he wins Super Bowl, he'll get fired.
Hey,
I
Malcolm, this
cannot
for
see
you.
Quinn getting an extension after last year. I don't think he got an extension after last season.
No.
Green Bay cover the 7. Green Bay cover the 7.
No, because I'm taking Atlanta.
Ooh, okay. I'm taking Green
You
Bay.
gonna make celebrate that shirt?
Huh?
You said what? What you say?
I don't think was he talking to us? I don't think he was talking to us.
Should have been on mute.
He said
Oh
something.
yeah, he said he should have been on mute. But now, yeah, I think Green Bay gonna cover the spread at that. I think Green Bay gonna take. I think they're gonna win and cover. I think they're gonna win by 10 points.
Cover?
They at Green Bay. Yes, I think they're gonna cover.
I don't think LJ picked this game.
If I was betting, I wouldn't take that bet. I ain't gonna lie. I think Green Bay.
You know, I know why. I know why. Because honestly, I wouldn't even take if I was betting. I'd take Atlanta in the 7 because I think Atlanta got the offense to cover. They just ain't gonna win.
I don't think LJ picked this game.
He didn't pick the Atlanta Green Bay game.
You know,
No, I didn't.
I don't think I did either. It's that Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. Well, this is gonna be a tough one, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Hey,
I
this
say
quick
is a
because
win,
tough one
Atlanta
to
way to
pick.
win, I can catch you.
Now Atlanta
What?
got the offense to keep up with Green Bay. I just don't know if they're gonna win it.
Well, here's the thing. Green Bay. I don't think Devontae Adams is playing.
That's a good.
That guy that I think he's a rookie, Lazard, that had a big game
Nah,
last week.
he ain't no rookie.
He's not playing. Oh, he's not. Whatever year he's in, he's not playing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Zadarius
think
Smith
Julio-
ain't playing. Ooh,
Julio's
that's
back,
a
right?
good one. Huh?
Is
Is
Julio
Zadarius
back?
Smith up there?
Let me see. Because I was looking at the Green Bay injuries. I was looking at Green Bay injury list. Let me look at the Falcons.
Who he asked who playing Julio?
Julio, yeah.
Julio.
Probably not.
Because I saw something that he might come back this week.
Oh, Julio.
He needs to quit dropping
Yeah.
touchdown passes with his sorry, you know what?
Anyways, man.
That boy said Julio
long
sorry.
story long. Atlanta ain't been having no trouble putting up points, and Green Bay ain't been having no trouble giving them up.
That is true.
They been giving them points.
I'm gonna take Atlanta
nah.
this week, man. Cause what, Tweety?
Well, my bad. I ain't mean to cut you off. They got Calvin Ridley and Julio as both questionable, but they both will play Monday night. Yeah, they
I
gonna play.
I see Devontae Adams is questioning.
Yeah, Devontae Adams, actually, they saying he gonna play.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's questionable, and they said reports say he will play Jay Glad. I think let me
Did
make
he
sure because it
Did
just
he
went away.
practice?
But
How much
I'm
did
pretty
he
sure
practice
Julio
this
and them
week?
didn't practice either. But you know,
Because every time they don't practice
man,
all
I
week and
think
they play 5 minutes and be out for the rest of the game.
Hold on, they playing them. Ooh, nah, man, I'm taking Green Bay because it's gonna be cold as hell up there.
Is it?
I just
You don't
realized
even know the weather.
yeah, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold
It's gonna
mug
be
up
cold as
there.
hell. I'm like one state down or something like that. It's 55 degrees. That's the high today right here. So I know it's gonna be cold as hell in Wisconsin. Atlanta playing the Dome. Nah, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Green Bay. I don't want to. Everything telling me Atlanta gonna win this, but I'm gonna take Green Bay. I don't. Because Tweety, if you're giving me bad information.
It said game time decision with Devontae Adams. My bad. Game time decision.
I can't trust Tweety, man.
Man, whatever, bro.
Let me stick with what I say. I'm taking the Falcons.
I'm still taking Green Bay because if Devontae Adams play, you're gonna be like, I can't trust Tweety, but the nigga out there on the field. Hey, all right, cool.
What are you trying to make
Hey.
this money, man? You trying to make this money.
That's why I say I'm taking Green Bay. I'm taking the team that I know.
We already trying to make this money.
So already. So Steven Jackson don't make no money? Yeah. You mean tell me? So what kind of podcast you trying to have? One on ABC or one that's on the internet?
Both.
Oh, all right. My bad. You're right. All right. Well, let me stop. Let me stop. My bad. But nah, I think Green Bay still gonna win. Whether Devontae Adams play or not, I still think Green Bay gonna win.
Man, that's a nice crib right there.
What do you say?
Nice crib. Somebody crib. He was driving by somebody's house.
Oh. All right, man. What's the score looking like?
I ain't driving, Tweety.
7-7, I think. Oh, okay. Well, that too. Whatever.
All of them.
I know you was talking about somebody's house. Like, huh?
They ain't the only game on.
Oh, you said the score. Like, that was the only game.
Hey, did I take Detroit?
I know I did.
I picked New Orleans.
They down 14-0. They down 14-0.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you
They can come back. They've done it before. They've come back
what got into the Vikings?
You say what, Malcolm?
Vikings up 7-0. What got into them?
I'm gonna let y'all
Man, come
go,
on, man. Don't tell me that, man. Don't tell me that, man. Cause
all right,
man. Yeah, I guess I'm
happy
about to
birthday to my wife.
Thing. Oh, already. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, man.
All right, fellas.
All right, fellas.
In this joint.